Hey guys, JC6 here, back at you with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are on case 3, where we are trying to get Will Powers declared innocent. So let's continue. So find the inconsistency in this photo. Maybe it's the S. I think it's the S. Wait, it's the S, right? I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. Yeah. Thank goodness the judge isn't deducting me for not picking the, I guess, the evidence that's gonna actually yeah, he's not deducting me for not picking the evidence that's actually gonna I guess help my case to defend Will Powers. Let's go ahead and pick the I'm not sure, maybe it's the bush? Oh, okay, it's not that one. I think it's this. Look at this. See a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? Well, I was just picking stuff at random. I didn't even know there was a number on there. Looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in this photo. Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Studio 2, right? At Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. No filming is done there. Path was blocked? Oh yeah, the path was blocked! Perhaps the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Well, actually, what I was saying was that no one could. I thought someone could climb over the monkey head and still commit the murder. So they could have climbed over and went to Studio 1 and committed the murder. But I mean, right now we know that the murder probably happened in that the murder most likely happened in Studio 2. Because there's only 2 studios, Studio 1 and Studio 2. Since the number does not look anything like a 1, we can only assume that that number is supposed to be a 2. Once who would access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. There was a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a very meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manila and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Odak, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim? How would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Well, actually, what we have to find out right now is, what is Jack Hammer's motive for wearing the steel samurai costume? Had victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Oh, crap. Well, if we say I don't have proof, then our whole case goes out the window, so we have to bluff our way out. I'm bluffing right now because I really just I really don't know if I have any proof or not. I'm just bluffing, because if we don't say we have it, we're going to lose on the spot, I think. Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I feel much less confident. I think I'm right though. Yeah. See, the thing with Phoenix Wright games is that you gotta bluff your way. That's the secret to life sometimes, is you gotta keep bluffing. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like in high school, this is a very critical lesson that I learned in life, is that it doesn't matter if you're not the smartest or you're not the strongest. Sometimes, in order to get results that you want, you gotta just bluff your way and say that you are the smartest and the strongest. Like in high school, there were so many times when I didn't on the homework, you know, I didn't know the answer to the question, but I still just put an answer down, you know, because sometimes the teacher, I mean, this may not be completely ethical or whatever, but sometimes the teacher just sees an answer and they just skip it. They don't even check if it's right or not. So, you know, sometimes you gotta tell the world that you got the right stuff. That's, even if you don't got it, you tell the world, and eventually you may get the results that you want. Then you won't have to bluff anymore. You can just, you know, I mean, that's what we're doing right now. We're bluffing to get the results, but ultimately this bluff may lead to the win. Oh shoot. Sleeping pills. Yeah, sleeping pills. There you go. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. The reason I think it's the sleeping pills, because, well, didn't like Will Powers take a nap? So it's possible that he was taking sleeping pills, which let Jack Hammer take this costume. Same table with Mr. Hammer, Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Oh, okay. I didn't even know they were eating. I didn't know the sleeping pills. Okay, since they were eating lunch, I guess maybe Jack Hammer spiked Will Powers' lunch with sleeping pills. Then he took a nap. Then he stole the costume. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment, that bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Well, yeah, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Oh, please tell me we're not doing more investigation. Current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. What? More investigation? This hour seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? The homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh my lord. More investigation? Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Man, that happens. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Yeah, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. The dead? Yeah, I didn't even know we had evidence. I mean that sleeping pills was, I don't know, that was kind of reaching kind of far. Showing the sleeping pills was kind of, you can say we were grasping for straws or something. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. I promise you we'll find a true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Alright, let's go ahead. There's no point to me saving right now because I got saved with the emulator, but it's fine. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh man, you missed out on a lot. Jeez. Oh crap, oh man, you missed out on a lot. I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Good going, Nick. Well, the people in Studio 2 was De Vasquez and Salmonella. What could their motives be? If they killed Jack Hammer, they're gonna have to spend time finding a new actor, which would slow down production. So why would they actually want to kill Jack Hammer? Good going, Nick. Under initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial, what's that? That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not sure how I feel about that 3-day trial. Crap, let's see, the Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What, you mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Jack Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why go through the trouble of stealing it? We're gonna have to find out next time, cause this is the end for the episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.